Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 12 Bulldogs Collectibles. This is also called Excel chapter 12 Inventory. So I will do this assignment step by step in this video and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your assignment, if you want me to do your complete course including Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignment, or access assignments, please contact me on WhatsApp, email, or WeChat ID that is mentioned in the description of this video. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. So you can hire me for your complete courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignments and programming assignment as well. So in this assignment, I will do this assignment from step 1 to the end so that you can get your assignment done by watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video. So let's go to the instruction file now. So title of the assignment is Exp19 Excel chapter 12 Capstone Bulldog Collectibles. So this is the 12th chapter of Excel section of my IT lab course. So in first step, we are supposed to download the Excel sheet, the Excel workbook, where we are supposed to apply all the steps to get this assignment done. So we are supposed to download Exp19 Excel chapter 12 Capstone inventory. So I have already downloaded this one. So this is the Excel file that we are supposed to use to do this assignment. So I have already downloaded this one. So now we will move to next one, that is step number 2, because step number 1 is just about downloading the Excel file. So let's move to step number 2. And step number 2, it is saying that delete the inventory pick list and bin look worksheet. So it is saying that delete the inventory pick list, this one, and bin lookup worksheet. So we are supposed to delete these two worksheets because these two sheets are not needed in this assignment. So I will delete them. So delete this sheet. Yes. And also delete this sheet. So that is what is required in step number 2. We were supposed to delete these two sheets and I have deleted those two sheets. So now we will move to next step, that is step number 3. So in step number 3, it is saying that delete the inventory pick list and the bin lookup icon located respectively in cells E2 and F2. Then clear all the existing data validation in the range A1 up to K15. So we are supposed to delete the inventory pick list and bin lookup icons that are located in cell E2 and F2. Let me show you. So this is cell and this is cell F2. So we are supposed to delete those two icons and then we are supposed to clear all the data validation in the range. So we are supposed to delete these two ones and we have deleted these two icons that are located in the sheet, and after that it is saying that clear all the existing data validation in the range A1 up to K15. So we will select this range in the Excel sheet, then we will clear the data validation. So select this range. Now go to the data tab, and after going to the data tab, go to the data validation. So then go to the input message and clear all and click OK. So data validation has been deleted or has been removed from this range that was given here. So that is the step number 3, where we deleted the icons in cell E2 and F2, then we cleared the data validation. So we have completed step number 3. So let's move to step number 4 now. So in step number 4, it is saying that delete the values in the range B5 up to J15. So we are supposed to delete the values in this range. So I will first select this range and then I will delete the values. So let's select the range. So range has been selected. Just press the delete button and value will be deleted from this range. So that we are supposed to do. We are supposed to delete the values in the range. So I selected the range, then I press the delete button to delete the values. So that is all about step number 4. So we have solved 4 steps so far, and now we're gonna do next step, that is step number 5. Total step in this assignment are 23, and I'm gonna do step number 5 now. Record a macro named sort. Be sure to use relative references. Ensure macro sort the data in the table in ascending order based on the SKU column A. Sort the macro recorder. Stop the macro recorder and save the workbook as macro enabled template. So basically we are supposed to record a macro, and then this macro will do what it will do. It will sort the column A in ascending order. Then we will stop the recorder and we will save the workbook as macro enabled workbook. Basically this step has 0 point. You can see that there is no point for this step. But this step is needed to be done because the coming steps, that is step number 6, 7, are related to step number 6. Sorry, step number 5. So we are supposed to do step number 5. We can't miss step because the next steps are linked to this one. So we are supposed to do this step. So I will do this step. In this step we are supposed to record a macro, and this macro will sort the column A in ascending order. Then we will stop the macro cell. Let's go to the Excel sheet, and then we will go to the developer tab. So in developer tab you can see that there is a button record macro. So name is given for this one. So macro name should be sort. So I will type sort here. So this is the name of macro. So click OK and recording will be started. So what it will do? It will sort the column A, that is the SKU column, in ascending order. In ascending order. So let's click OK. Now recording has been started. You can see that. So it will sort the column A, that is, sorry. It will ensure that macro sort the table in ascending order based on the SKU column. So SKU column is here. So it will sort this in ascending order. So I will sort it from here. Sort in ascending order, A to Z. So I can sort this from here, and I can sort from the custom sort as well from here as well. So you can see that from custom sort here, it will sort SKU values in ascending order. Ascending order will be A to Z, simple, this one. Then we will stop the macro, stop this one, and now next thing to do is save the workbook as macro enabled template. So we will save this as the macro enabled templates. So save as, select the macro enabled templates from here, and you can see that Microsoft here Excel macro enabled templates. So save this one. So I have completed step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps so far. Now we're gonna do step number 6. So in step number 6, it is saying that create a form control button that spans the E2 and up to E3, assign the sort macro and added the button text to the sort. So now we are supposed to create a control button in the sheet. So let me create this control button now. So we are supposed to create a form button, control button. So go to the sheet and go to the developer tab. After going to the developer tab, click on insert button and select the control, form control. So now we are supposed to insert this or place this in E2 up to E3. So this will be our E2 up to E3. This one. So cancel this one, and you can see that we have inserted the button. Now we will added the text, and it should be sort. So this is required, and we will assign the macro. So click on, right click on it and assign the macro, and we are supposed to assign this to the sort. So select the sort and click OK. So that is all about in step number 6 there, where we are supposed to create a form control button. Then we are supposed to assign the sort macro and added the button to the sort. So I have already shown you this one in step number 6. Let's move to step number 7 now. So step number 7 is again not having any point, but we will do this because this is linked to the next step. So let me do step number 7 for you. So in step number 7, it is saying that open the VB editor to create a new module. Type the following VB code to create a custom inventory value function. Then save and exit the VB editor. Each line and before. Okay, we are be sure to leave a blank line between each line and before the end. So we are supposed to enter this code in the VB editor. So we will go to our Excel sheet, and after going to the Excel sheet, go to the developer tab. This is the developer tab, and here you can see that Visual Basic. So that is the VB editor. Open this one. So after this, we are supposed to the VB editor code to create the custom inventory function to save and exit the VB editor. So now we are supposed to create a new module, and for this we will go to the insert tab and we will go to the module. So a new module, that is the module 2, has been inserted. Now we are supposed to enter this code in the VB editor. So I will start copying from here and will be pasting there. So copy the first line. Press enter. But there should be an empty or blank line between each and every line. So press enter again, and then we will type the second line, that is the inventory value is equal to quantity multiplied by cost. So we have entered the function where we created a new module, and we have entered the function. That is all about step number 7. And now we will move to next step, that is step number 8. So I have shown you 7 complete steps. I have shown you how you can do the steps. I explained those steps. If you are watching this video, you can get your assignment done by watching this video. But I am here for you. You can contact me and I can do this assignment for you. And I can do this complete course for you as well. So let's move to step number 8 and let's do step number 8 now. So in step number 8, it is saying that click cell J5 and use the newly created inventory value function to calculate the value of the inventory for each item in the column I. So we are supposed to use the newly created function that we have just created. We will use this function to calculate the value of inventory for each item. So now we are supposed to use the new function to calculate the value of inventory. So we can do this step. We will go to cell J5. So we are supposed to enter the function here, and this function will calculate the value of inventory for each of the item in the I. So these are the items in the I. Then we will get the values for the inventory in column J by using the inventory function that we have just created. So let me use the function. So this is cell J5 and we are supposed to use the inventory function that we have just created, and I will use the inventory function here. So we will type the equal sign and then type the inventory. So this is the inventory value function. You can see that, double click on it, and now inventory function was equal to quantity multiplied by cost. So we will type quantity, click on quantity, then the cost. So this will be our function for the quantity inventory value function for the calculating the inventory value for the item in the column I. So we got this result and we are done with this step, that is step number 8. So we have completed 8 steps so far, and now I am going to do step number 9. So in step number 9, it is saying that use the VB editor to create a new module named Protect Workbook. Type the following statements to create the sub procedure. Leave appropriate line spacing. So again, we are supposed to create a new module that will be the Protect Workbook, and we are supposed to copy, or we are supposed to type this code in the VB editor. So I will go to the sheet again, go to the developer tab, and then click on the Visual Basic. So VB editor will be opened. So we are supposed to insert a new module. So insert a new module, and now we are supposed to type this code here, or we can copy and paste it here. So I will simply copy the first line of the code and I will paste in the VB editor. So copy this one. So I have copied this one, press enter. There should be a blank line between the third line and first line. So again, next is this one. and the third line is this one. So I am simply copying the code from the instruction file and I am pasting there. So that is all about the code. So I have copied the code from the instruction file. I pasted it here, and this code is for the protect workbook using the password exploring. So this will protect the workbook by using the password exploring. After that, we will unprotect the workbook. In step number 9, we are protecting this. In step number 10, we will unprotect this workbook. So we are done with this code. Noticing that insert a new module in step number 10. So we are doing step number 10 now because we have completed step number 9. So let's move to step number 10. So in step number 10, it is saying that insert a new module named unprotect workbook. So we are supposed to insert a new module that will be unprotect workbook. Type the following VB statements to create the sub procedure and then save and exit the VB editor. So we are supposed to type a new code in the sheet in the VB editor that will be for the unprotecting the workbook. So let's create a new module. So I will close this one and again click on insert tab and click on module. A new module will be opened. So again I will start copying the code from the instruction file and I will be pasting there. So copy this first line, paste it here, press enter. Then the third line, so in step number 9 we created a code for protecting the workbook, but in step number 10 we are creating a code to unprotect the workbook. So this is all about step number 10. So we have typed the code in step number 9 and 10. So I have shown you 10 complete steps so far. Total steps in assignment are 23, but I have shown you 10 steps so far. You can complete those 10 steps by watching this video, by following me how I am doing this. So now I'm going to do step number 11 for you. So let's close this one and close this one. So step number 11 is insert a form control button spanning cell F2 and F3 named unprotect. Assign the unprotect workbook macro to the newly created control button. So first we are supposed to insert a form control button that should be placed in the range F2 and F3. So let me create this for you. So it is saying that insert, okay, so let me insert a button. So we will go to the developer tab and click on the insert and select the form control. So now it is saying that it should be placed in F2 and F3. So this is the F2 and F3 and we will place this here. So now it is saying that named unprotect, assign the macro to, so let me cancel this one. Now we will edit the text first and it should be unprotect. Unprotect. So it should be unprotect, and after that we are supposed to assign the macro that is the unprotect workbook. So I am assigning this to unprotect workbook. So we have just created a farm control button, then we assign this to unprotect workbook. So that is all about step number 11. So I have shown you complete 11 steps in this video. You can see that I have shown you complete 11 steps for this video. For remaining steps, I will just give you an overview so that you can complete this assignment. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, just contact me and I will do this assignment for you. Let me give you an overview for the remaining steps. So in step number 12, we are again supposed to create a farm control button that will be protect, and we will assign this to macro protect workbook. So you can see that I have again created a farm control button that is the protect, and we will assign this to the protect macro. So that is all about step number 12. Step number 13 is insert the comment inventory based on the value in column J in cell B3. So this is cell B3. This is cell B3, sorry. So you can see the inventory based on the column in J. So that is showing here, and in cell C3 count of the atom in column C. So this is C3 count of the atom in column C3. So I have already created those comment according to instruction. So I have created this comment in B3 and I have created this comment in C3. So next step is insert the document, inspect the document. We can simply inspect this by going to the info file. So again we will check the accessibility, then insert a new worksheet name code, and then we will copy the code from the VB editor and we will be pasting here. So you can see that I have pasted here. So I have done this assignment for one of my students and I have completed this assignment hundreds of times. So if you want me to do this assignment for you, please contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that is mentioned in the description of this video. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. So please contact me and I will do this assignment for you. I can do this complete course for you. If you want me to do your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignment, etc., you can contact me and I will be doing courses for you. So this is the final version that will have 2 sheets, inventory list and the code. So you can have a look for the final version. So I have completed this. I have shown you 12 complete steps in this video, and for the remaining some steps I gave you an overview. So basically I have shown you this complete assignment from start to end, and you can get your assignment done by watching this video.